Truthfully, it will be very difficult going back home after being in the mountains. Like, going from these beautiful tree lines and everything just to, like, city streets.
Oh, nothing compares. Like, in all actuality, I had to go back because I had to finish school, I had a relationship at the time, all those things. And then I went, you know what, that's all over, and I did what I had to. So I'm gonna go live the life I want. I came back out here and it worked. So maybe you can come back out here, you know, it's just not the time right now. But I understand. I mean, I cried for a week straight when I got back home from living out here. And I had to be back in Michigan. I just cried.
I don't think it'll hit me that hard. But
It hit me that hard because I knew I was doing better out here than I ever could there. So it's going back to the reality of knowing you're going back to where it sucks the most. But it is what it is for the moment. You just gotta go with what you can and do what you can. You know, make it work. I have a coworker who likes to fish in that pond over there, that lake.
yeah, that is pretty.
Yeah, it's beautiful, especially, you know, when the fog clears up, you can see the mountains behind it, and they're all snow caps. But sometimes I'll come out and just drive this, just because I need to. By myself. Just need to get away, pull over, take a few photos. You can go camping up here, by the way.
Food for thought.
You can get a really good time, too, because we never get rain like this, and sometimes it's a really bad hazard, but it is beautiful to see it rain out here.
Well, I mean, I feel like I got fortunate because I've always loved the rain anyway.
Oh, cool. So you want to see something really funny?
Of course.
You're in Rollinsville now.
Okay.
That's the pharmacy.
That's it?
That's it.
That is it.
And then you ready?
Okay.
Is that still recording?
Should be.
Is it? I think you turned it off.
No, the screen went out. But
Oh, okay.
still recording.
This is Rollinsville. This is all of it. Alright?
Where am I right now?
I know, right? So there's the one really big time, this is like the only restaurant they have, yeah?
Okay.
And then this is the tiny market / where they fix the cars.
Tiny market / garage.
Yeah. Very old mining town. I mean, older than that. You know, here's your little, where you want to get your cold soda, your little hot coffee, little trinkets. We can go back there after.
We might.
You know, so
We might.
Very, very old school, you know, little tiny spots. And then I'll turn around and we'll go back. There's also a really cool road that if you're brave enough, we can take.
There's the post office.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling brave enough with a rental.
That's fair. Very fair. Very fair. I understand. It's called Rollins Pass. And it's pretty amazing. But
Well,
it's,
and like I said,
it's something. We'll go when the weather's better too.
Yeah.
See everything really nicely because the view is the whole point. If you can't see the view, who gives a fuck?
well, and like I mentioned to you at your place, like if I'm gonna risk my life, it's not gonna be in a car. Yeah.
Well, then when you move out here, notice my wording, you're gonna have to rethink that mentality a little bit because if you want to go to work, you might die in a car. The things happen. Oh my god, little tow truck. Oh, it's so cute.
This is a very small tow truck.
Isn't it cute? No, we're gonna keep going through also. But this is the town that I actually want to move to in a few years. Because it's gonna be the new Ned.
You do you.
That's where I drive down. It's fucking nuts. It's so nuts. It's awesome. It's fantastic. It's called Rollins Pass.
And that's that way.
Yep. That's
alongside those train tracks.
Yep. You are driving next to the train tracks and next to a stream.
Huh.
Yeah. So you're gonna go through there. Look how beautiful. Ooh. Don't tell me.
I'm trying to get out the window, but
Don't
yeah,
tell me.
you're in there too.
No, you're gonna have to edit.
Well, we'll see.
No, that means a no. Welcome to Cloudland.
You know what has come to mind? Nick E.G.
Yeah.
was always so sure, like, oh, Michigan is such a beautiful place. Like, you can move away and leave here, but you'll always come back because blah, blah, blah. No.
Oh, is that his whole thing that he was on about?
Yeah, don't you remember that?
No, not really. I know he liked Beaver Island and he liked camping and being out there, but I never assumed he would always stay. I mean, he always told me he wanted more than one job and to move around a bit, but you know, I mean, we all changed our minds. I thought I was going to live in Michigan within the past 3 years completely, and then I'm like, you know, it's not making sense. Something isn't clicking. And to that point, you got to listen to yourself. So, I mean, yeah, we all thought isn't that how human beings get through the tough times? You convince yourself it's the best, for the best.
Maybe.
You know, you try to make your situation better than it really is to, like, ease the pain.
Well, okay, true. We definitely do that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to, like, and this is just me personally,
Okay.
when it came to, like, where I was living and, like, the people I was surrounded by and stuff like that, I always knew getting out of Michigan was the answer. I knew it for me. I didn't think so for you, but I'm, you know, now here you are.
Yeah.
You came to the same realization.
I mean, to me, it started from the get-go. I didn't know in what form I needed to leave. I mean, I was the kid that thought she was going to end up in a shack with 5 of her friends in New Zealand and live on a ranch and, you know, urban farm and probably icy roads, good to know. You know, and
Was
live
that
off
the car that beeped or the camera?
it told me. And
Huh.
I know, right? And you can live off the land and do all that, and I was really for it. And it's the whole mentality that I knew I wasn't in the world I was supposed to be in. I liked the people around me, I liked my friends, I liked what I had, but something wasn't right. And I was right. I was in the wrong world, but that world just ended up being here. It ended up being this, not New Zealand. So, but to me, in my mind, that was the farthest away, the easiest new world I could comprehend. It was the other side of the globe.
Yeah.
You know? But no, I have family out here, and, you know, it's the same people that took care of me way back when, and they brought me to Netherlands. I would have never known if it wasn't for them. Look at those beautiful trees.
I know.
Beautiful. The winds are so bad in the mountains that they will shake my room and make me wake up. We've had a roof blown off one of the houses where I live.
Holy shit.
Like the whole thing like came off in one piece from the wind. And now I'm not so scared of it anymore. I kind of just, it's soothing and puts me to sleep. It's like the opposite effect that I had when I moved. And I'm like, holy shit, I might die tonight. And instead it's like, oh, this is really beautiful in a very weird way. So there's something really beautiful sometimes about not being in control.
True that.
You know?
Frightening in a beautiful way.
Yeah, not even frightening that, you know, you don't feel a potential responsibility for anything because it was never about you or in control with you in the first place, and it never will be. You are beautifully not responsible. Very good. Very fun times. Wow, look at that.
There we go. Kind of.
We'll get it in for you too. It's not just about the vlog. Got it. There you go. Take that back. I don't know if that's a cop. Is that a cop? No, it's not a cop. Okay, we're good, but still.
Alright, we're gonna come back to all this. Jesus, look at that.
I know, right? You can go climb that. That's what's scary. You can
That's
go.
amazing.
Today. We could go, like nobody's gonna stop you. Nobody's like, oh, you shouldn't go hike this. They're like, you should always go hike this. What are you doing Saturday? And people will be all about it. They want to go with you all the time. They're like, are you gonna go to Canyon Saturday? Like, what are you doing? Very funny.
Too good.
You have a love for the land, you know?
For sure.
Yeah. Like, I don't think I've ever done anything for Earth Day in years, but, you know, this year, it was my first year living out here, and I'm like, oh yeah, Earth Day, you know, you go do trash pickup and stuff.